And welcome back to On the Rocks with Tracy and Angie, where we take life with a grain of salt. And we are back with Dad, Angie's father, for a lightning round of fun, fast questions. And we are going to start off with words. So you tell us the first word that pops into your head after we each say a word.
Okay.
The first word in your head.
The first word is?
Successful.
Smart.
Hypocrisy.
Fake.
Special.
Not special.
Spiritual.
Natural.
Temptation.
Everywhere.
That's a good one. And that's so true, isn't it? Heroic.
Big man.
Gratitude.
Ingratitude.
Belief.
Heart.
Togetherness.
Dual.
Forgiveness.
Uncommon.
Hope.
Faith.
Unity.
One body.
Peace.
Not war.
Happiness.
Work.
Clever.
Pass.
Smart. In both ways, both answers. Attitude.
True.
Angie.
My diamond.
Color. Colors.
Roy G. Biv.
What's
Royzy Biv?
Red, orange, yellow.
Oh, Rosie.
Green. Blue, indigo, violet.
That's a good one. Very good. Very good. Okay.
that was awesome.
Well, that was pretty good. That was good. Good answers.
All right, Trace, I have one for you.
Okay. Gosh, here we go.
If animals could talk, which animal would be the rudest?
The Black Panther.
Why?
Because he's sleek and hot, and he reminds me of a stuck-up man.
Okay, Dad. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
High diving.
Okay, I have one for Greg. First celebrity crush.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, God.
Donna Summers.
Donna Summers. I loved her. She was gorgeous. Yes, that's a good one. Good for you. Good for you. You know, your wife has her eyes, by the way. Right?
Right.
Now that you say it.
Who's yours?
Sylvester Stallone.
In what?
Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
pretty good.
That was back when I was a Jersey girl. And me some of that Bam Bam.
Little Pennsylvania boy.
Well, he was in New York in the movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, he wasn't. He was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he was in
that's right.
Pennsylvania.
That's right. Sorry.
He's in Philly.
How about you? Oh, you know what? Wait. My first celebrity crush was the guy that played in, what is that, Billie Jean? Blackjack or something. I forget. What wasn't there a movie like years ago? And it was there was a song that was out from it. Anyway, this is going back in the early 70s, but I had a crush on him. Like, oh my God, he was gorgeous. He had this long hair and he was like this kung fu guy, and yeah, it was good. I can't remember his name, but yeah, that was my first one. Sorry, Sylvester, but you're my second.
Oh, that's too funny. All right, Dad, what would your spirit animal be?
I believe I would have to be the lion.
I was going to say the lamb.
Man.
Because of your spirit, you're so like soft and
Right.
yeah.
I was going to say a cat.
Cat.
Yeah, he loves cats.
Oh.
He's kind of quiet.
I love cats.
He checks it
Yeah,
out.
but he's also not a
then he
follower. He's a
can be-
leader, which cats are.
Yeah,
And they keep to themselves unless they want love.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
he-
Okay. I can see that. What is your spirit animal, Angie?
a dog.
Really? You're not very adventurous, are you?
No, I'm just more of
My
like
spirit
a
animal is a jaguar.
jaguar.
Yeah, because I'm fast.
No, I'm loyal.
I'm
Loyal.
loyal too. Jaguar's
I can
loyal.
attack if I need to. I don't really want to, but if I'm forced to, I would. I would definitely say a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog.
Well, actually, in the Chinese New Year, my Chinese New Year is, I don't remember now. Anyway, all right, here's one for you, Miss Angelina. Mm-hmm. Last Halloween costume. I know it. You've been the last 10 years doing the same thing.
No, really?
What is it?
A mile high captain.
Yes. Every time we go out for Halloween. Oh, it's too funny. But you look great always.
Always wear the hubby's hat.
And that cute little, actually, it's a stewardess outfit.
No, it's the captain.
Oh, it's a captain, lady
Yeah, 'cause
captain.
I got my little epaulets
Oh, okay.
and like, yeah.
All right.
I got one for you, Tracy.
Okay.
What is the most useless invention of all time?
Oh God, that's hard.
That's a hard one.
Most useless invention.
No, I don't know. Time's a wasting. I would say the glass.
You
Because you can drink it out of a bottle.
Okay, Angie, I got one. All right. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten.
I know.
What?
Don't you remember when I made you eat that chocolate covered cricket in the...
Oh God, yes. She made me eat a bug.
It was chocolate covered at least.
No, I couldn't even have the chocolate covered one because it had
you had to have
soy.
the fried one.
I had to have just
The
the,
real
plain
one.
one.
Oh.
Just the bug.
Just the bug. But
It-
she thought I ate one and I
Kinda tasted
didn't
like a
eat it.
sunflower seed.
I ate a worm one time on a bet.
Oh, did you? Oh,
I've eaten
no,
a
I
worm
could not.
from
No.
the tequila.
No, this is like
Oh,
an
no,
earthworm.
I could not. There's no way I could do
When
that
you were a
at all.
kid?
No, it's like about 4 years ago.
Did you eat it raw?
Of course.
And this
Did
is
it
how
wiggle?
oh no, this is how I know
But
I
I-
couldn't be on one of those game shows because I could not eat anything like that. I would, no.
Did it wiggle?
Going down? Or did you chew it up so it didn't wiggle
No,
anymore?
I couldn't. I chewed it about 3 times. It was still wiggling. I just swallowed it.
Wow, that's good. Well, now you know what it's like to swallow, huh? Sorry, Dad. It just comes out. I don't know what happens. It just comes out.
Oh my God.
All right, let's move on, shall we?
Who's the most interesting person you've ever met?
Actually, the wife of Governor Rockefeller from West Virginia. He was a Rockefeller, and he was the governor of West Virginia, and we ended up going down doing a whitewater rafting trip,
Oh, wow. How fun.
and so she and I.
His wife.
His wife, and he didn't want to jump in the water, and a bunch of us were in the water, so we floated about a mile down the middle of the new river. And I started asking her all kinds of questions about what it was like to be the first governor of West Virginia and, you know, the wife of a billionaire,
Yeah.
right, and everything else. And, she was basically just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Right. They have a schedule to keep, and they're rushed, and they had a bunch of kids, 4 or 5 kids.
You know, you'd think being a billionaire is such a relaxing lifestyle, but, you know, they have people that they're paying and on payroll, and who is cutting the lawn today, and who is washing the windows today, and who's in my house, and who's going out of my house, and when's the babysitter coming, and I got to get the kids to go here. And there's actually a lot more to do when you have all of that stuff. You know, so a lot of people don't really realize that, I guess. It's a lot more work when you have a lot more stuff. I would think that's why.
But literally, we were going down the river, and there was one raft. It had about 4 or 5 state troopers in it that went along with us, right? You know, as security. And she said they're just with you.
There's
like
always
everywhere,
there's always someone around.
Right?
I had a girlfriend that
you
had
have
that.
No privacy. And,
that was the biggest thing. I went whitewater rafting one time, and it was a fiasco, but it was fun. But it was like I had to hold on that raft, man. I thought I was going down for the count. It was really a lot more than I anticipated or was told was going to happen. Let me ask you a question. What is the best age? What was your best age, do you feel?
I'll go with 75. That's what I am right now.
Oh, okay. So you feel that this is your best age. That's
best
fabulous.
age.
Really?
Great. Yeah. Well, that's nice to know.
What is a hidden talent that nobody knows about that you possess? A hidden talent?
I can. I've foretold events before through dreams. I've done that.
Yeah, that's great.
So my dreams are like more kind of like prophecies.
Oh, really?
Not all of them. Some of them might be too much spaghetti.
What was your last prophecy dream?
Usually they're not necessary. Usually they're precautionary.
For you or for other people?
For other people. Huh. Right. I'll always do it for other people, right? You know, if I feel somebody's in danger or something like that, and I've had a dream, and a friend of mine, I'll just call them up and say, hey, be really careful for me for about 3 days or 3 or 4 days.
Well, that's great. Thank God I haven't gotten a call from you yet or a text, so I'm in the clear, I think, right now. That's great. Thank you, Jesus' name, Father. So that's great. Well, that's let me say this. When you eat sweets, do you prefer cake or pie? Are you a pie man? Or a cake man?
I literally can't buy cake and pie because I will eat a whole cake or a whole pie in like 2 days.
I would never expect that from you.
Right.
Wow.
I can't even keep them in the house. And you know, if they're visual, one thing. I mean, if they're out, I'll take them off the. If my wife buys a pie, I will put it under the shelf or something like that where I can't see it.
Yeah, I put all my sweets in the microwave, so I can't see it. Yeah. But I am not really a sweet eater, but recently I've been taken out on this white chocolate, the Lindor. I'm a white chocolate crazy woman, and I've been eating 2 a day, which is terrible.
But of the two, I'd go with cake.
Okay, well, that's good. Ange?
What?
I'm hogging it up.
Oh, cake or pie? I actually prefer cobbler. Like I would do cobbler. I don't want all the crust. All those carbs.
Okay, cake or pie was the question.
Cobbler.
Okay, that's my friend. What else you got?
Dad, what was your nickname in college? Croup.
Crooper.
Crooper.
Crooper. They call me Crooper.
Crooper.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still the oldest living member of your fraternity?
No.
Oh.
No. There's some of the founding brother. Well, the oldest living member would be Mike Harris, and he just had his, I think, 80th birthday.
Oh, God bless.
Okay.
Right.
And what was the nickname that the fraternity gave you at the last frat party you went to? What do they call you?
The dinosaur.
Wow, you look pretty good for a dinosaur. I'll just give you that.
And what's the name? Let's give a shout out to your frat.
Zeta Psi, Virginia Tech campus. I think it's 308 East Roanoke Street.
Boom.
Here's one for everyone. Okay. If Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump were drowning and you can only save one, which one would you save?
Trump?
Of course. That's a hard one for you.
That's a hard one.
Because Kim is a woman.
Some moral issues there and everything else. And I'm pretty old fashioned. I'd go after Kim.
I knew it. I knew
I'd have to go after her.
That's a manly thing because they would go for the woman more.
Right.
You know, but I'm a Trumper, so. But I would expect my president to know how to swim, and I would not have to be in that position, right? Donald, come on.
He knows how to do everything.
Of course he does. Anyway.
You got anything
I just thought
else?
that was kind of funny. I got a whole bunch. Do you have anything else?
Yeah. You got anything, Dad?
Climb a mountain or jump from a plane? I already know her answer.
Jump from a plane? Well, I mean.
You already did that.
No, I already did. I bet I've climbed a mountain too, so.
A mountain like climb?
No, but damn close. This was my dad. We used to go on, what did you call those?
Character builders.
We would get in trouble. We would do something and it would tick Dad off. And the next thing you know, that weekend, it would be like, all right, y'all get your shoes on. We're going to go for a little walk. The walk would be a
12 miles.
12-mile hike up the side of a mountain somewhere.
Wow. Yeah. I'd make it fun. Yeah. If they were rambunctious, got into trouble, I'd say, okay, we're going to do a hike Sunday. You know what I mean? Oh, a hike, yeah. I'd pack a good lunch. We'll stop and eat and everything else, and I'd take them out and their tongues would be hanging out when they got back, and they loved it. They loved it.
But how old were they at the time of that?
Yeah.
How old were you?
That was my way of getting out the frustration they were causing me.
I would say like 9 or 10 is when it started.
It was also wearing them out for a good night's sleep that night.
Okay.
6 or 7.
It was also wearing them out for a good night's sleep that night.
Yeah, we didn't give you any crap that night, did we?
Right.
Probably for the next week at least.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh, well.
What is the stupidest dare that you ever agreed to do? That would have had to have been in college.
I guess going a mile and a half underground in a cave. And we did it, went in at 2 a.m. in the morning. Didn't tell anybody where we were. We had no cell phones.
Oh, yeah.
And there were like 4 of us that took off. And all we had at the time were carbide lamps.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they were pretty safe, but I mean, if you ran out of carbide, you would be in pitch blackness.
Pitch black. Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
How old were you?
I would have been sophomore year of college, so 19. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We made it out alive.
Did you? Because your lamp stayed lit.
Right.
Did you go away to sleep at Way Camp when you were a child?
Very little.
Did you go to one? A sleepaway camp?
Oh, yeah.
For summer camp?
Oh, yeah.
And what were some of the fiascos that you got into at summer camp?
Got in. I went in the first aid room and talked to a little gal from Summersville, West Virginia, to go in there with me, and she was the first girl I'd kissed.
Aw, that's really sweet. Aw, that's a nice memory. Did you go away to summer camp? Mm-hmm. And what was the question? Your worst thing you did or best thing you did or?
Best thing I did, worst thing I did?
Your memory, your best memory or your worst memory?
Probably when the bunk beds that we were jumping on collapsed. That was not fun.
I'll tell you mine, and this is going to be disgusting, but I will tell it to you, and it's kept me out of the pools ever since. I was swimming in a pool with one of the girls from camp, and she got out of the water, and she had this long hanging snot from her nose and wiped it and let it float into the water. Ugh. And from that point on, I've never swam in a public pool since.
Ever.
I'll put my feet in, but like even those water rides, I'll get into a tube and I try not to even let my butt hit that water because it's disgusting. That is what I took away from my summer camp experiences. Thank you, Karen. I remember your name.
Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fitting.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Which of your girlfriends, let's say from 6th, 7th grade, all the way until you moved down here to Florida, so that's through the 11th grade in high school, did you have the most positive influence on?
Oh, okay.
Or did you get the most positive influence from?
Honestly, I would have to say I was Dear Angie in school, and whenever all of my friends had problems or boy problems or whatever, they came to me and I would give advice. So I would say I
wonder how many of them stuck with their boyfriends.
Well, I'm not sure I even told them to stick with their boyfriends. Sometimes I told them, like, hey, he needs to hit the road. But, yeah, I mean, I think I was a pretty...
Which one, though, did you have the most positive of an influence on?
Oh, God.
That's a good question.
Positive influence. I don't know. I would like to think. I would like to.
Lori, maybe.
People's. Oh well. Scratch that, Justin. Yeah, maybe Lori. I think I had a pretty positive influence on her, but then
she was kind of a lost soul there, but she turned out pretty positive for her.
Yeah, I was trying to think like all the way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably her because she had some. But I mean, I think like I had like Andrea and some of the other ones. Like I would think that even though we got into some mischief.
I mean.
And who do you think you have the most positive influence on today in your friend group?
Who do I have the most? Okay, so right now?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, everybody else is pretty. They don't need much, or not that they. Oh God, scratch that. Take that out.
Play that.
Take it out.
Justin,
no,
that
take
goes
it out,
on
Justin.
tape,
no,
man.
take it out.
Okay.
Oh, the fuck am I going? What friend do you have the most positive influence on?
You.
Yeah, you do.
But also Kathy.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of them. Suzanne, I used to.
Yeah, see? I mean, it's like...
Kathy, Suzanne, I mean, whoever I speak to sometimes I feel like, we're both getting something out of it, right?
Yeah. What do you think your purpose is?
Have you found your purpose is the question.
Most definitely. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to know what my purpose is and live it out literally from age 14. Okay. And I'm an encourager.
Yeah, I'm an encourager too.
Okay. That's my purpose on life, just to encourage people and not be judgmental and just accept them for the way they are. And
that's hard to do.
We started the South Beach Flagler Pickleball Club. It's on Team Reach. And a little over 2 months ago, we're up to about 54 members already. And I've got a threefold purpose. I've never voiced it, but, first of all, I just wanted to bring a lot of people together to play pickleball and support the sport, get a lot of really good exercise. Second fold, I want to center our group around Jesus and the needs of the people, and bringing us together to pray about things, and we do that all the time. And then thirdly, the best part of the purpose is I want us to start gathering together in dinner groups and making friends and enjoying each other's company over what's basically a really good, clean sport that's fun. And we always say, we'll meet down at the Wickline Park to play at 12 o'clock, so get your grin on.
Get your grin on, go down and see Greg, and go play pickleball. Amen. Right. And so with that, are we done with Dad and his funny, loving, spiritual?
Yes. Thanks, Dad.
Thankful that you come.
Love you, Tracy.
For us on our podcast. We would definitely love to have you on again because you're so fun and so honest and so open, and we thank you for that. And here's to everyone else who hopefully enjoyed this episode of On the Rocks with Tracy and Angie. As you know, we do take life with a grain of salt, a wedge of lime, and a shot of God, and also a shot of tequila, which I've been drinking through this whole show, and I'm going to cut now because I'm probably a little buzzed. But it's okay as long as I'm not drunk. We love you all. Come back and tune in again. Mwah. Peace out. God bless.